Greetings. Wherever you are, I'm Ron, and this is GBU Live, the midweek live stream here on the Homegrown Indie Live channel. Hope you're well. Happy Halloween. If I haven't already said that to you, because I, had a Halloween show last show, but I mean, this is a different crew sometimes. So, it's still kind of Halloweenish type thing going on. We got a couple of Halloween songs still hanging around and new to me. I haven't played a couple of these yet tonight that I will end up playing. So, hope you're good. It's the middle of the week. Why do we have to be tied up to a week? Well, I don't know, man. It wasn't my decision. If it was up to me, we would work one day and then party 6 days. And then, but the productivity we had in that one day would fuel the whole rest of the economy and everything else to let us screw off for the 6 other days because, we manage ourselves. Oh, that would be great. GBU chaos. Well, all right. I'd like to say hi to a few folks here. Ashley HM, good to see you. It's been a little while. But it may be, I don't know where you're hanging out from, or where you're hailing from. Hanging out at is where, what I used to say when I was back in the Ville. SM Borthwick, good to see you, buddy. He had a track on the Halloween show yesterday. Folk Punk had a track, I think. He always has a track, so, And Folk Punk is a member of my Patreon, along with Frank Terzo. So these guys are getting to have little glimpses into my studio and stuff that other people might not see. Plus, keeping the lights on. Thank you guys very much. What else? Who else? Okay, right? Yes, A Righteous Crew, along with Michael Thompson. Good to see each and every one of you. I see you guys. You don't think I do, but you don't know what I used to do, man. I'm seeing you. No. I never did that. Okay, John David Lee's listening in the background. What's he up to? Oh, not lunch for another hour. Okay, hang out, man. I'm going to be here for 2 straight hours on the clock of great tunes and messing around to make your week a little lighter. So, if you saw the Halloween show, you saw me sing a few songs as well. And I bought the backing track for Bobby Pickett's Monster Mash, man. And it sounds great. So I just, took the guitar track out and I'm going to play the guitar on it. That's what I did on the show last time, if you saw it. But, so I bought it and I don't only want to use it once until next year, because I'll definitely have to play it again next year. Because, you know what? I am going to be around next year. Right here. But, so, here's what I'm going to do now. Oh, yes. What is it? It's right here. Magically turned into the Joker. Yes, and I have some cool little laughs. Yes, I know. It gets old, but it never gets old to me, man. Joe and Barry Glenn, what's up, guys? Good to see you. Man, it must be like super early where you are. Well, thanks for showing up. I know everybody in the States is probably just having coffee or whatever you drink in the morning. And, you know, I don't make any judgments because I'm not one to judge. See, it's amazing, man. These AI masks can even drink beer. So I'm going to play Monster Mash now. I'll turn up my guitar. I think it's about right there. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Monster Mash by Bobby Pickett, a.k.a. the Joker. Hold on, man. Yeah, there you go. I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. The monster on the slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
he did the mash.
He did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on like a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash.
Wow.
From my laboratory in the Castle East, master bedroom where the vampires feed.
Wow, wow.
The ghouls all came from their humble abode
Wow.
to get a jolt from my electrodes.
They did the mash.
They did the monster
The
mash.
monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
They did the mash.
It came on like a flash.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
Wow.
The zombies were having
And a
fun.
shoot. Wow.
The party had just
And a shoot.
begun.
Wow.
The gift included the Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The
Wow.
scene was rocking, all were digging the sound.
Wow.
Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds.
Wow.
The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crick Kipper
They
Five.
played the mash.
Oh baby, they did the monster
The
mash.
monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
played the mash.
It came on in a
They
flash.
played the mash.
They played the monster mash.
Wow.
It seems a drag
Wow.
was troubled by just one thing.
Wow, wow.
He opened the lid, shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?
It's now the mash.
It's now the monster
The
mash,
monster mash.
and it's a graveyard
It's
smash.
now the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
It's now the mash.
It's now the monster mash.
Wow.
Now everything's cool. Drax a part of the band, and the
Wow.
monster mash is the hit of the land.
Wow, wow.
You, the living, can mend this too. When
Wow.
you get to my door, tell them Boris sent you,
Then you can mash.
and you can monster
The
mash.
monster mash.
It was a graveyard
Then
smash.
you can mash.
It came on in a flash.
Then you can mash.
They did the monster mash.
Wow.
They did the monster
Monster mash. Wow.
They did the monster
Monster mash. Wow.
They did the
Monster mash. Wow.
They did the monster
Monster mash. Wow.
Oh yeah, they did the
Monster mash. Wow.
GBU.
Monster
Every
mash.
time I
Wow.
sing this, I tend to forget the
Monster
words.
mash.
It's
Wow.
okay. I love this backing
Monster
track.
mash.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Woo, yeah. Right on. That was so fun. Sorry about the mistakes, but you know, after about 5 more years of Halloweens, I'll probably get this song down because you know, this is not the kind of song that you play every day, man. You know, if I'm playing normally, I'll just be going around in my house going, I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me. Oh yeah, she's show me the room. Oh, Johnny, give it in good. Well, sing some songs, some song. I won't be going. And here's the mash, he's the mash, he's the monster mash. Oh no, the mash, the mash, the mash. Okay. Until next year, thank you for being you there, Bobby Pickett. Okay. Next one, I guess I have to get into a little rocking around the clock. But not until we get this first song played. If I don't get this song played pretty soon, people are going to start accusing me of being hippie. So, that said, I'm going to get right to it with a track by Folk Punk that old Folk Punk himself sent me from the Empty House tapes. It's a little jug band flavored folk punk tune about someone riding the rails trying to get life back on track. Well, I'm sure down with that, man. And I'm usually down with any old folk punk tune, so let's rock it here as the first song on tonight's GBU Live.
Tried, give it all you got and shit gets by. Oh, I would pull that skies above. I would bring in all my love. I would be better than before. Oh, come back, baby, you know I wish you would. Come back, baby, it could be so good. Oh, why you still being done? I would pull that skies above. I would bring all my love. I would be better than before. Oh, do I love you more than me, or love me less than you? I guess it all comes out in what I do. Oh, I would give my life for you and love what I had to do. Then I'd be better than before. Oh, come back, baby, you know I wish you would. Come back, baby, it could be so good. But for a while you still being due. I would bring down skies above. I would bring our love. I would be better than before. Oh, I would be better than before. If I could be back to that I've been before, I would pull down the skies, love. I would bring in my love. If I could be back to that I've been before, I would give it to you. I would give you it all.
Wow, man. A cool, really short and catchy track from the folk punkster. Sorry, folks. No self-respecting live streamer would ever adjust his camera once he's on the live stream. So I'm not all that self-respecting. So I did it. Folk punk, dude. That was cool. That sounded like some kind of an old blues record, man. Didn't it? Like you said, it was like a jug band type of thing, maybe some of that old, what we used to call old-timey music, right? So, good stuff, man. You know, I tend to think of at least my era of pop music, not just rock, but also rhythm and blues, which, you know, became hip hop from the blues, right? But there's also a lot of music in America that was from that old timey music that was not blues influenced. That's what that sounded like to me. And you know what, man? What am I talking about? I'm just sitting here. I forgot what I was even saying.
Is this what day is this?
Whoa, shit. What day is this, man? And I've just been transported into my studio. I don't know how that happened. It's just through the magic of Ecamm. And I had to take a new picture for my green screen background for this shot. I had to take a new picture because that other one was about 6 months old. So this one was just taken today. I mean, here's the little Wizard of Oz shot behind the green screen. There's no air in there, man. There's no air in there. It's like a black hole, except only it's a green hole. Oh man, it doesn't take very much to amuse me. Hello, Roque Avellaneda. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you. And Marcus Cannell. Yes, Marcus, what's going on? Dun, 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 dun. So, as far as tracks on the show tonight, my primary and preferred method of getting tracks now is through the Google Forms link. So if you check it out down in that description, I can see your tracks real time, or your requests, your song submissions. So send them in now still, and we'll see what we can do if you want to get your songs out there. If you're out there hanging around wondering if you should send a song in, wonder no more. Send it. Use the link. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Marcus Cannell says everything's good over there. All right, man. What is going on to Mazen Music Lab? Jude Capana, a member of the Mod Squad, along with Jade Star here, mods on the channel. Thank you to you two fine people. Hope you're doing cool there. Oh, so Jude's lurking on his commute. All right, be cool, be safe. So, is Glitch in the stream yet? Did I see Glitch before?
Is this what day is this?
Yeah, I think I did see him at one point. It might have been last week. So, I don't want to layer. Let's do this, man. Tobias Reese, who we're all well aware of, and are fans of his music, right? Old Tobias. So, it looks like he has a new album, and it's a Halloween-based album. And I don't know how I missed playing this on my Halloween show yesterday. How did that ever happen? I don't know, but I'm going to play this now. And I think there's a little advert within his video that tells about the album too, so let's check that out. This track is called Little Miss Black Magic by Tobias Reese.
Sorceress was a necromancer, tormented spirit, hell-bent on turpitude, in such devilish eyes, like magic hands. I was taken apart, a little witch's brew. When the moon is full and the wolfman howls, she flies on her broom, made from bones and fires. 666, like a cat on the prowl. There was no hollow ground for this witch's desire. Better keep clear, little Miss Magic, without your heart tossing in the cauldron. Under her spells you'll come undone. Trust me, you aren't the only one. Look at the dead, filled with each victim. Under her spells, blood begins scalding. Better keep clear, little Miss Magic, without your heart tossing in the cauldron. Deceptively sweet, serving potions of love, adorned with curious pentagrams, straight out of Salem. When this godless woman puts her hex on you, you'll sleep with it down. Better keep clear, little Miss Magic, without your heart tossing in the cauldron. Under her spells you'll come undone. Trust me, you aren't the only one. Look at the dead, filled with each victim. Under her spells, blood begins scalding. Better keep clear, little Miss Magic, without your heart tossing in the cauldron. Without your heart, toss it in the cauldron. Minutes your mind to become undone. Trust me, friend, you aren't the only one. Look at that dead, filled with each victim. Under her spell, your blood begins scalding. Better keep clear of little Miss Magic. Better keep clear of little Miss Magic. Without your heart, toss it in the cauldron. Minutes your mind to become undone. Look at that dead, filled with each victim. Under her spell, your blood begins scalding. Better keep clear of little Miss Magic. Without your heart, toss it in the cauldron.
Whoa. Excellent stuff from Tobias Reese. Musically, right? Isn't it crazy that everybody's doing Halloween songs? Musically, was just so brilliant. Great recording skills that Tobias has. And he says Tobias and the Graveyard Arsonists debut album All Hallows Eve. Now, I don't know who the other arsonists are, but I mean, you may want to call 911. No. I think Tobias did all of that himself, was my point. This wasn't very pointy point, but great stuff. And he's got a whole album, of All Hallows Eve stuff. Check it out. I will post the links to the songs that I play here and the songs that I receive via the Google Forms link. I'll post that in the description to this video after the live stream's over. And my live streams usually go right up. There's no delay. And I'll try to get the master list. Oh, man. I forgot to use reverb when I was singing Monster Mash. The things that just hit you. But, it is what it is. It's one of those things.
Is this what day is this?
Oh, well, shit. I guess I better play another song before I go into some kind of a daze. Oh, yes. Really, really great stuff there from Tobias. Thanks for that again, my friend. And let me see here. I got a Marcus Cannell track. I sure and certainly do. And it's his newest track, Mizar, and instrumental melodic rock for your enjoyment by Marcus Cannell here on GBU Live. Marcus, thank you so much for sending that track in. Always like some melodic rock music on the show. And that wasn't it? I mean, it says it right there on his channel. Melodic rock music. And it was. Yee-hee! Welcome to Pete Johns, who says that when he grows up, he wants to be Marcus Cannell. And here's Marcus Cannell. And so I was looking at Marcus's, his avatar here. I think it's about as big as it can get. Because before, Marcus had an avatar of just his face, which, is like completely correct. It's what everybody does. And then he put one of himself up there, and I go, man, this dude's tall. I don't know why. I just thought this Marcus was a shorter guy. But now, man, check him out. Now I can see him up there on the stage dancing around with them big old long legs of his. Check him out, Marcus Cannell, right on. What am I even talking about? Well, what?
Is this what day is this?
Okay. When the show gets too far off track, I can always resort to low slapstick humor. Okay. Kudos from everybody. I gotta make this smaller now. Frank Terzo. Hello to you. Just make sure that okay, well let's do this. Since I'm on the subject. Australian. Get it? Australian. It took me like 6 months to get it. So, things creep up on me. Sent this track to me. Australian publishes his music on SoundCloud. So he's got a new track right here. He said he sent in a little late under the wire. I said, no worries. Let's get it on, man. Right here, Australian on GBU Live.
Psycho killer, twisted mess. I'm on the loose tonight. Full moon, my witness. This did not happen yesterday. It's been with me since I was young. And now I've come undone. Who's gonna be my prey? My eyes are peeled wide open, looking for an unwilling victim. You better run, you better run, you better run, you better run. The cover of darkness, the black of night, buried in the back of my skull, my weakness comes to life. This did not happen yesterday. It's been with me since I was young. And now I've come undone. Brave my sights, don't lock on you. I'll play judge with a switchblade jury. Like tickling hard, I've tried, but it's just too hard to find. Your fear is mad to lie. Run, you better run. You better run, 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 you better run.
Wait, hold on a second. Wait a minute.
Don't look at me with the light.
What day is it? It goes right into another track. I needed to turn off autoplay on SoundCloud. Thank you, Australian. Our old friend from GarageBand Users Group, Pete. Yeah. And, yeah, coolness, man. Yeah, it was old. And you know what? It took me a while for me to put two and two together on that one, Peter. For Mr. Oster. Plus, I was like, Oster Alien, what is the deal with this guy? And then he's like, you dipshit. Okay, hold on. So I'm going to do this, which is a cool thing to do here. Hold on just 1 second. I like to keep my show fluid if I can. And just play a song that was not on the master list. Let's just see here. Where did I have that? I think I did. I have that on my Strange Machine page. But oh yeah, this is great. Well, you know, never change a plan in midstream, but now I'm completely baffled. See, this is what Jade always says to me. Just once you have a plan, just stick with the plan. And so, but, you know.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
I was going to play the song that the very first collab that I did with Pete. Maybe it might have been the only collab I did with Pete. I'm trying to find the link to the Wilburys song that we did that I just posted on some socials. Well, I should look for it over there. I'll look for it during this next track. If Pete can hang around, we'll play that old fun old track that we used to do. So let's do this now, if we shall. John David Lees sent me a track via the Google Forms link, which I now love. And it's a cover of The Sounds of Silence by the American rock band Disturbed. I have heard that track before by Disturbed. It's great. A cover of Sounds of Silence. So, let's listen to John David Lee's version. I know he's lurking here in the stream, in the chat. So, let's rock it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again because a vision softly creeping left its seats while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light. that split the night and touch the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs that voices never share. And no one dare disturb the sound of silence. Fool said I, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Heal my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words like silent raindrops fell and echoed in the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. And the sign flashed out its warning in the words that it was for me. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls and whispered in the sound of silence.
A moving version of Sound of Silence, the old Simon and Garfunkel classic, and then redone by Disturbed, and now a great version by our own JDL, as we affectionately call him. I think even his wife calls him JDL. She's like, "Hey, JDL, it's trash, man. Take out the garbage. Come on, dude. That's what all guys do. Come on, let's face it, guys. Guys, those of us who are married, do you take out the trash?" I should put up a poll. I got my community tab now. But I am going to try to keep it relatively relative to music. But, I rant on a little bit sometimes. Now I get to do what I was trying to do before. Which is play this little track. Where did I actually have that, actually? Oh, Ron. There it is. Okay, so here we go. Man, I guess this is about three or 4 years ago. Almost 4, I think. A bunch of us, some of us approached Pete about doing a cover of Handle with Care by the Wilburys. Let me turn off his JDL ticker. JDL, you got all the ticker love I'm going to give you on this show tonight. Oh, man, I'm joking. I loved your track, man. So, Pete goes, well, I'll do it. I'll do the track with you. And so he went in the garage band. He did the drums. This is as I recall it. And he did the guitars, right? The initial guitar playing, if I'm not mistaken. And he did the vocals, right? And then he gave us some cool, video as well. But that came a little later. And so then the rest of us filled in this stuff. And so it was Pete, Steve Mara, Mike Holmes, Brian Bigler, and me. Who am I missing? Seems like there's someone else in there. But it came out great. It's one of my all-time favorite collabs. And I'm just going to quit yammering on about it and just play it right here on GBU Live.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Being beat up and battered around, being sent up but I've been shot down. You're the best thing that I've ever found. Handle me with care. Reputations changeable, situations tolerable. Baby, you're adorable. Handle me with care.
I'm so tired of being lonely. I still have some love to give. Won't you show me that you really care?
Everybody's got somebody to lean on. Hold your body next to mine and dream on. I've been fobbed off and I've been fooled. I've been robbed and ridiculed. Daycare centers and night schools. Handle me with care. Been stuck in airports, terrorized, sent to meetings, hypnotized, overexposed, commercialized. Handle me with care.
I'm so tired of being lonely. I still have some love to give. Won't you show me that you really care?
Everybody's got somebody to lean on. Put your body next to mine and dream on.
I've been uptight and I've made a mess, but I'll clean it up myself, I guess. Oh, the sweet smell of success. Handle me with care.
Yeah, no copyright infringement intended. Ha! Like putting that on there is gonna change anything. I used to put that on all my covers for a while, and then I'm like, the algorithms ain't gonna read that. Anyhow, how cool is that? I haven't played it for a while, and I saw it somewhere maybe in some of my memories or something, and then I just decided to post it again on my socials today because it's too cool, man, not to watch now and then. Right. That was like when that was like the beginning of my time in the community, which it has become, man. It's really kind of a thriving, cool, ever-changing thing. And one thing I've learned being around here is you have to change, right? You have to keep changing when stuff changes, tech changes, your audience changes, right? If you're a musician, when you were doing only virtual stuff for 2 years and then suddenly you're gigging all of a sudden, and right on. What was I talking about, man?
Is this what day is this?
Okay. All right. Let's not let Ron go on too many of those rants. But I'm glad I was able to find that track. Cheers, Pete. Let me see. And scanning the master list. I don't see my friend Glitch, Mark Trail here right in the stream. Or did I miss Glitch? I'm gonna play that Big Lebowski thing again, but I don't think I did. I think maybe Glitch popped out of the stream, or I know. Wait a minute. He said he's gonna be with the show at 12 p.m. UK time. So what time is it in the UK, man? Because I want to play Glitch's song when he's here, as I do with everybody. Just like now, I think Slick Terrio. Oh, I see. Folk Punk here. My buddy Folk Punk has submitted a track by Slick Terrio, who's one of my favorite artists, hands down. He's just unsung, man. And he has a really big discography, actually. So I managed, I designed the Google Forms thing, the Google link that you guys use to submit songs. You can submit songs by other artists every show, right, if you want to. I mean, I'll figure out who you are, because there's a place in there for you to put your name, the person or thing submitting the song, and then, Folk Punk here has submitted this Slick Terrio track called Moonshiner, and he says, this is my favorite Slick tune. Slick Terrio, he is ubiquitous on the show, man. I love having him here with the track Moonshiner.
I've been a moonshiner for 46 long years. I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. I've been a dirty boy, ran away from my home, and I just take vacation. I had to be alone. I go to some bar room and I drink with my friends, drinking to
Slick Terrio. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just eating the Vietnamese banh mi. I know it's poor manners, but it is dinner time for me. Here in Ho Chi Minh City, where a Vietnamese banh mi like this, where that you might pay $5 for or more in Little Saigon somewhere in the country where you are, like in the States, in Louisiana or in Texas or in Washington, D.C., not to mention California, you paid a lot of freaking bank for this right here. But old Rock and Ron, 75 centavos, baby. Less than $1. And you can save half of it to eat later. So let's do that while we thank Slick Terrio for making that track and thank Folk Punk for submitting that track using the link, the Google Forms link, which is available for you to see in the description to the video. And you can submit real time. So just, if you feel like sending one now, go ahead. You can still do it. We'll try and do the best we can to get it on. And when I say we, I mean me. Buy me are $9. Where Pete is, I know they are. In the States, they're pretty pricey too, man. But, we got this lady who'll bring him up to our house. Vietnam is amazing in the things that you can get delivered. They'll deliver anything, man. This is very convenient kind of mindset. But I guess things did change in a lot of places during the lockdowns as far as delivery goes. But, anywho, don't want to get into any kind of the logistics going on back during that time. I thought it was like the Ho Chi Minh Trail around here. But we were getting stuff, though. What am I even talking about? I tell you what.
Is this what day is this?
I don't know, but I do want to say hi. See, every time I get a little brain lapse, it kind of shoots me into my studio where I can say hi to Nea Medved, just Nea, and Nea, what's up? I bet Nea likes Halloween because she's got a lot of those videos where she's casting spells and doing wizardry and things. A fun holiday for all. And, I'll just say, since it is kind of still Halloween time, I just have to say, what is it that I have to say? I gotta turn on the green screen. What happened? Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that here. Oh, woo. Man, I'm freaking out. No, but this photo I said earlier in the show, it's the first time I've used this green screen photo right here. And this is my studio today. Right? The one I've been using for the last 6 months. It was getting a little bit hard to explain because it was too different. And you can see all my that mixer right there. Man, that thing does some heavy lifting for me. It's a Yamaha MGU 10XU. And I finally figured out how to, route this here and there. I got cables going everywhere. Man, when I first got that mixer right there, I was baffled. I had to watch a million videos by Pete just to get the courage to take it out of the box. No, I had to stash that thing for a while and did a lot of, just use of my other kind of interfaces like Scarlett, and I got a Behringer, and what am I even talking about? And I'm not going to play the Big Lebowski thing again. What I'm talking about is playing this next track right here. Let's play a track by Kronk Song. He said it's a track he did this week while testing out some free Spitfire Audio Labs plugins and Guitar Rig 6 in GarageBand for Mac. Right on. Kronk Song right here on the show. Man, it was amazing. And even kind of a different groove, a different groove for Kronk's song. Although he's an instrumentalist, that Spitfire stuff sounds really cool too. And what an arrangement, man. I like the panning of it. I like the way he had the cymbals mixed in, into the mix. I think it was coming in like over my left shoulder. Left. Okay. Thank you, Kronk Song. You rock, dude. And I want you guys to know that I get such a rush playing you guys' songs, guys and gals, and everybody, guys and gals and everyone else. Just like I say in my song, The Meanest Thing, the guys and the gals and the sometimes in between. I mean, I love playing your songs because I get to listen to them so undividedly right now. A lot of times when I'm looking around for tracks for the show or making sure I listen to, people's tunes when I should, I do, but it's not this kind of a relaxing thing, because once I'm on this show and I play your song, I got nothing to do but just sit here and listen to it. So what am I even talking about? What day is it? I don't know, man, but thank you, Kronk Song, for that. I did completely enjoy it. Now let's do some glitch right on. I got a glitch track here. Mark Trail with us in the stream, hailing from the UK. I also missed the UK daylight savings time change. Sorry. I will definitely fix that for my postings for my next show. So, glitch, but, man, I almost played your song. I went, well, I'm just going to play glitch. But then I thought, he might not be here yet. All right, so here's what he says. It's a samurai rap. Our hero now has a band of brothers who seek escape from the outer ring. This is another page in the musical novel that Glitch is composing. So, let's check it out. Bushido.
He, Ray, you, Neil, Jim, Makoto, Chu. Let's make pretend anew. Pluck those strings and think a crew. I got my band of friends, G, Samurai, Ronin, and Code, my boss to remedy. Chu, Makoto, Jin, Neil, you, Ray, Gee. Come alive, my mystic band of 5, Dark Nut and Glitch and the 7 Samurai. Pop a fist, and now you're down on my list. It's a terminal risk, I make a better choice. Live by code that we die for, mercy me. It's a price that we pay for. Artistry, with blades that we price for. Symmetry, with a grace when we wage war. Redefine my skill, Koto beats Minamoto, trained to kill clans on the streets, ninjato, ninja sword draw when I leap so quick, get time the blade slick with my feet, slide and glide, I'll redesign with a dojo mindset, realign my mojo, peace of mind, in a temple, Kenpo, I refine, Bushido, a creed that I bleed, oh spit the code, calligraphic on the Shinto, Hojo, can't hit the beat on a taiko drum, in the band of the samurai, setting sun, in the land in a dojo, kanji, dragon hand, in the Shamason Koto, 7 Samurai, Yo Jimbo, Ronin, hit the road, hit a list, y'all. You great, you choose. Samurai, Part 2, Sanjuro, Throne of Blood, Nobunaga, Tenchu Move, it's a saga, Hachiman, in a glitch with the Dark Knight sound and the Samurai crew, Minamoto clan, earjets a plan that we hatched in a dojo crew on the outer ring, we can patch the loop, recruit, reload, I'm rolling with the Ronin, recoding, spark for steel, to mahogany bars for real, in golden Shinto shrines, it's a call and time to kill, kamikazes take the bait, we're trained to thrill, patient, not shinobi, that's another skill, chill, an undercover deal, got a code for the road we need to feel. Bushido. 侍の命は侍の命ならず。Bushido。主君のものなれば主君のために死にましょう。売ることこそ Geisha, Koto, pluck your strings, Minamoto, Dojo, Mempo, place the mask in the tempo, Kempo, raise it up, dark nut in the tempo, let's go. Miyamoto going retro, blind senseis, Zatoichi Oriental, semi-samurai and the 5 elemental, take the role with a cold reverential, hit you up, hey. Remixed by the glitch and the Shogun Myth Sensei 7 samurai with the dark nuts and the pitch with a Shinto priest and pray. Flick the switch with a blade that I forge on the outer ring. This way I kick, we got the code on the road. Kyoto metronomes, throw shakes in the dojo Koto. Domishi Kuzu Yusuke Hifuji maneuvered, removed your katana, he schooled ya. Kimono Dakota with Ronin, we roam far east off the road. In this coat we are loaded. You get made, ray, land of the rising sun on the outer ring today. Cop my boss with a blade. I recognize your hate anime eyes wide and cast the gaze with wonder, guide and ride the wave. Katana, a Kurosawa bandit, plunder. Low Jimbo slammed it, jam with a clan expanded. Spread the mode, Bushido, wipe the cold on the ring round the planet.
Excellent. Glitch often uses Asian motifs or themes in his tracks and videos. And the videos are deceptively simple. You know, if you look at them, they're really, you think, well, that's simple, but you just keep looking at it, and to make a video like that, it ain't that freaking simple. That takes a lot of time, a lot of talent, and that's why I like hanging out around in here with you all, because so much creative talent. I dig it. I feel like I'm back in college in art school, right? No, I do. I really do feel that way. Thanks, Glitch. Here he is, man. What is going on? Okay, so there was a bit of malfunctioning with the link for this show, and I de-link the link from in between shows, but if you can't use the link for some reason, because some folks are using it and it works, use the email homegrownindiemusiclive@gmail.com, and I will also take your tracks. That is my backup plan, and everyone needs one. Okay, well, let's just make sure when you say that you know what the hell you're talking about. Okay, so let's check this out. I see I do have a couple of emails in my track, and we're going to get to one of those right now. Here we go. This is Mr. Smith, who is with us in the stream, submits his favorite Valerie Bot track. So that's definitely allowed. Cool thing to do. And even cooler yet, in this Halloweenish period here, right? The 1st of November, it's a cover of Michael Jackson's Thriller. Oh yeah, check it out.
It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, see a sight that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, terror takes the sound before you make it. You start to freeze, or it looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed, 'cause this is Thriller, a thriller night. No one's gonna gonna save you from the beast about to strike. You know, thriller, a thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight. You hear the door slam, realize that there's nowhere left to run. You feel the cold hand, wonder if you'll ever see the sun. You close your eyes, hope that this is just imagination. But all the while, you hear a creature creeping up behind, and you're out of time, 'cause this is Thriller, a thriller night. And ain't no second chance against the beast with 40 eyes, girl. Thriller, a thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight. Night creatures call and the dead start to walk in their masquerade. There's no escaping the jaws of the alien this time. This is the end of your life. They're out to get you. There's demons closing in on every side. They will possess you unless you change the number on your dial. Now is the time for you and I to cuddle close together. All through the night, I'll save you from the terror on the screen, and I'll make you see that this is Thriller, a thriller night. And I can thrill you more than any ghoul will ever dare try. Thriller, a thriller night. So let me hold you tight and share a killer, thriller, chiller, thriller here tonight. Darkness falls across the land. Midnight hours close at hand, and creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize y'all's neighborhood. And whomsoever shall be found without the soul for getting down, stand and face the hounds of hell, and right inside a corpse's shell, the foulest stenches in the air, the funk of 40,000 years. Grizzly goose from every tomb are closing in to steal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver, for no mere mortal can resist the evil of the thriller.
Wow. Excellent version of Thriller by Valerie Bott. And man, I must admit, that's the first time I've ever understood all of the lyrics. I mean, to be able to hear them all. Is that what he was saying the whole time? Shee. You guys don't even want to know what I thought the original Michael Jackson was saying in his version. I'm just going to forget about it, man, because Valerie Bott has made me see the light about this track. It's a great version. Thanks to Mr. Smith for submitting it, and thanks to Mr. Smith for being a member of my Patreon, helping me to keep lights on here and do things like by backing tracks, for instance, to keep the music going here on the Homegrown Indie Live channel. So, who else? Ed B. Metal also sent a track into the email, which, you know, works as Plan B, right? I used to use it as Plan A for a long time. Says right here, it's been a long time since he had a new track for the show, but after a big hiatus, he finally has something that is round ready for the master list. Okay, it's called Scorched Earth, original metal track, and, well, man, if the thumbnail is any indication, this track is hot. Okay, here we go. Ed B. Metal. Ed B. Metal with us in the stream and with the track that made you scream. Man, that track was hot. I told you it was hot because it had fire on the thumbnail. I guessed. And, woo, man, what a great amount of technical dexterity does Mr. Ed have. Ed B. Metal, man. He is tickling that fretboard, man. Those are some scales right there, baby. And, might I say, a cool video, too. Yes. I give it a thumbs up. Right on. I forgot I had the applause button. I would have been hitting it all night. Okay. Ed B. Metal with that track. So just making sure I'm not missing anything else in my email. I'm going to go back over to The master list. See what that holds in store for us now. And what it holds in store is this track. He says it's an older track that... Oh, wait. I have to tell you who it is first. Russ8889. Hello, Russ. Are you behaving yourself? I have my doubts. Anyhow, here's an older track, he says, that is a tribute to Jade Starr that he made. He made it between Halloween and Led Zeppelin. I'm not sure what that means. He says it's the closest that he's come anyway. I'm not sure what all that means, but all I know is I'm playing this Russ track right now, right here.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
But my opinion is that, damn, that was a heavy track from Russ. I mean, I have learned in life never to try to pigeonhole people into what you think, you know, they might be thinking. But I have to tell you, usually, that I expect to hear a Pink Floyd type of a, you know, track, or that kind of rock, that genre out of Russ and the Delicate Giants, or EDM from, you know, Russ himself. I think this is the beginning of a new phase of Russ. It is the rock and roll Russ. That one had a little roll to the rock, didn't it? Right on. Very, very cool. Lots of people like it, including JDL, including Kronk Song and Mr. Smith. Even Ron liked it. All right. I did. That was cool. Man, you must have made that quick. Who played the guitars on there? Larry? Okay, thank you very much, Russ, and thank you. Well, man, for once, here's a show that's kind of in the middle of your day, not making you stay up all night, like I usually see you doing. Right there, JJ Fingerkey said he shredded my face. Can I say, dude? All right, you shredded his face, man. Let me see. What am I even doing? Okay, so I got a track by Sticks for Guns, who, man, I used to play Sticks for Guns a lot back when I had this show on Facebook. This is the same show, GBU Live, that I had on Facebook. The same graphics and everything. Same concept, except I opened it up to non-garage band music. But I mean, the whole shtick of the show is the same show that I had, and I'm trying to remember why I was saying that. Oh, it's because of Sticks for Guns. I always used to play on that show, and I've been playing him until this day. Sticks for Guns is, as far as I know, Sticks for Guns is a one-person band making, and I will go so far as to guess that this is EDM. And we'll see if I'm right or not. Afterwards, I can be chastised if I'm totally wrong. And this is like the Eagles or something. But this one's called Shadow Chaser by Sticks for Guns. Man, I don't know how he does it. Makes all those sounds, but sticks for guns. Really makes it rock, right on? Don't you think so? I told you it was going to be EDM. It's just because I've been around here so long, man. But I do have to apologize to Russ. I did not see that kind of rock and roll track coming out of his studio this week. But, you know, I do hang around quite a lot. You know, and that's what I'm glad about. You guys just let me hang around, man. This old guy just puttering around, having his show. Just let him do whatever he wants, man. Nobody's going to stop you, Ron. Go ahead. Let him rant. Right on. Because...
Is this what day is this?
Oh, I'm back in the studio. Looking at the master list. I got a cool song right here by Benny Sandhu from Create, Record, and Release, the Facebook group. And he sends a track called Sleepwalking, which he sent using the link, and he says songs are personal, and this one is no different. The lyrics are self-explanatory, and that he hopes that it touches some viewers. So let's give it a listen right here. Sleepwalking by Benny Sandhu. Nice track by Benny Sandhu. Thanks for sending that, Benny. If you were watching on the replay, we really did enjoy it. sleepwalking. And next, I have a track by Princess LDG. She sent me a track and said that she wrote a song about somebody struggling with depression and using alcohol to numb the pain. The song was influenced by some people that she knows, so always good, often cathartic to put these kinds of issues into a song or to write about them or, something to address the issue with these issues that are so difficult to face head on with your friends, So, songs can help us get past things, even if it's only ourselves. We can't always help the other person, but you can help yourself to get past it sometimes with a song. Let's see what Princess LDG has to say in this song, Hang in There, Dear Friend.
Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah. Whoa, whoa. I am calling you right now. I am calling you now. And pick up the phone. I know you're there. I know you've been living in despair. I know, life hasn't been easy. I know, you've been struggling. But you have to know things will get better. Things will get better, my dear. It hurts me, seeing you struggling. It saddens me, seeing you numb your pain with drinks. Those aren't gonna help you. Those aren't gonna help you. Oh, it's true. I know, life hasn't been easy. I know, you've been struggling. But you have to know things will get better. Things will get better, my dear. And take a deep breath and breathe out now. Throw that alcohol to the ground. It ain't worth it. You're better than this. And I'll be there for you to the end, my friend.
Princess LDG. And you're right on. A newcomer to the community, and I dig her tracks. Sound very fresh, and she's learning as fast as she can how to record so she can get on with the business of writing songs, right? So, good for you, Princess LDG. Let me see what I have next here on my master list. Yes. There actually is a master list, folks. It's not just a figment of my imagination. It does exist. And it's everywhere. Okay, what am I doing? Stick with me now. Hang out just a little bit longer. Da, 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 da. The next song, oh yes, the next song is by my band with Brian Bigler, Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard, a track about the biggest monster ever, Godzilla. And I played one version of this song on the Halloween show yesterday, and this version is the same song written and performed by Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard, but this is the acoustic version. Here we go. Set Godzilla free.
Every 50 years it'll be an event that'll drive you to tears. He's big, bad, and green, so your armies won't stand. He's gonna knock down a building with the side of his hand. 17 monsters, hear me sing. In the return of the Titans, only one can be king. Our planet will perish and so will we, unless we set Godzilla free. His death ray'll kill all the planes you had, and your cruise missile nukes just made him mad. Born in a primordial gamma race, do you better watch out, Mothra, he's coming for you. 17 monsters, hear me sing. In the return of the Titans, only one to be king. Our planet will perish and so will we, unless we set Godzilla free.
Haha, what a lot of fun making that song was, and those videos, cool stuff, especially since I basically took the whole video from a Godzilla movie. But it just fits so well. Okay, and let me say hi to my friends, Joan Barry Glenn, right? Always lovely to see you here on the show, and glad to see, everything going well. I know you guys are making tracks, making music, which is what you do so well. So welcome to the show. Thanks to everybody who watched the show, who was in the chat, or who had a track. And don't forget to try to use the new Google Forms links if you can, with the email as a backup. And we proved that worked tonight. If somehow the link for the forms goes bad, we can use Plan B. Thanks for putting up with my shaky version of Monster Mash. Happy Halloween. One last time before I retire all of this craziness. Oh, I'll never be crazy again after Halloween. What? It's Halloween every day on Ron's show. So that's why I'm not that fazed by it all. Thanks to my Patreon patrons for encouraging me. I appreciate it. And so I'll see you next on my indie live show, which is Thursday night in the States and Canada, and daytime over here, morning in Asia, and in Australia, it's midday. If you're in the UK, you may, if you have insomnia, watch the show. If you're Russ8889, you may want to watch the show, because I know what he's doing. He's just reconnoitering my show for the triumvirate of mischief so they can video bomb me. I don't know what you guys are all about. All joking aside, thanks for watching the show. I appreciate it. And until I see you next, real people, real music.